What's good, JD fam? Welcome back to another lit video. You did.
Why are you? You're acting all shy. No, leave it. You guys, Julius got braids the other day. And he's not used to it, so he's trying to hide the braids.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hide the braids, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I need my stuff to grow a little bit longer and then I'll feel more comfortable. But right now they're kind of short and like I don't have no side braids because usually I get like a taper and stuff. So I gotta figure out this braid.
You want me to rock the braids with you?
I mean, we could, baby.
Oh, my forehead is way too big for that.
And that's another thing. I feel like I got a big ass forehead. Like I be feeling like I got a whiteboard.
If you think you have a big one, look at me.
No, baby, you're cool though. You look gorgeous. Look at you. Like my braids, like it feels like I'm pulling my forehead
I actually like
back.
your forehead size.
Holy.
Oh. Mine's way bigger. Like, look, you could totally see.
You just kind of
wow, you have a big head though.
You have a bean head.
So we just recently got back from Turks a couple weeks ago, and honestly, when you get back from vacation, it's like you need some time to like reset and recuperate. So I think now we're finally back, like in our groove. But we're gonna have to get used to this because we actually are planning on going on a trip every single month for the rest of the year.
Yes.
That was our goal this year. We really wanna travel. You know, now that Koa, he's like the perfect age to travel with. It's really easy to travel with him. So we really wanna make it a point to travel with him, let him see the world, and you know, us to just have like fun together as a family.
As well as, you know, sometimes we're gonna be bringing some friends with us and stuff like that. And every single trip that we go on is not gonna be a crazy trip. I think our next trip that we plan on going is Arizona, so that's not even like a big trip. But
well, we might go to Arizona.
Yeah, we might go to Arizona, but next month, like early in the month, we're going to Chicago, so that's like our next month's trip. And then the month after that, we're actually planning a trip. We got the same group that we went to Turks and Caicos with, plus we got some more people that's gonna be coming with us. So we're trying to plan a place to go to right now. So if you guys got any good ideas, like a tropical place, nothing too crazy, like not no 24-hour flight from Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Like it gotta be like, maximum is like 10 hours.
Maximum 10 hours, and that's because we'll probably stop somewhere. We'll do 5 and 5 probably.
Yeah, but low key, I'm trying to like go somewhere again, like how we did Turks and Caicos. I'm trying to go somewhere first, stop, and then go to another place.
I like how we did it.
The vlogs and everything are gonna be crazy.
Okay, so we're gonna be getting real up close and personal. Not up close, well, I guess we are up close, but we're gonna be getting real personal with you guys. I asked you guys to ask us some really personal, deep questions that we've never talked about before. So we're gonna go through a couple of these. This one's actually funny, babe.
What?
How long did you guys wait to,
you know what I'm saying?
Be intimate?
Hey, hello,
after we first met. And don't cap either. Don't cap. Don't cap. Somebody asked how many dates we went on.
You had my baby and you are my baby.
How many dates? Don't cap either,
first day. First day, you know.
That is not true.
Hold up. She cooked me dinner, and it was history ever since, you know what I'm saying?
That's actually not true at all. At all.
Okay, whatever she says, you know what I'm saying?
But our first official date, I did cook him dinner. So that's how he knew I was wifey.
Yeah, you know.
Like, who does that on the first date?
Hey, I bet. I'm gonna let you tell the stories, you know, but
I would say
I know what
no.
I know, baby. I do.
Okay, well, let's just say he was definitely trying to cop a feel.
Oh, what?
But
okay,
you didn't get to
there.
home run until like date 5. We were hanging out every day for a full week.
So,
so basically,
I kicked it with her from Monday to Friday, and I this one.
Oh my god!
Is JuJu really into eating the little peach, that little
No, is he really against,
against?
into eating?
Oh yeah, like I don't know. I'm like a, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm in between, so don't ask me. I don't want to answer that question.
Okay, so somebody asked, how much money is in your bank account? And then somebody else asked, how much money do you guys spend a month? So we're just gonna like join those together. Don't you guys want to know?
How much money do we spend a month? It's because of her, because she likes to shop.
Have you seen that TikTok where it's like, how can we save money in the next clip?
Yep, goodbye. Goodbye.
That's actually you. Julius is the shopper, but he's gotten a lot better.
Yeah, I definitely don't even shop really anymore. Like,
I guess I have become the shopper.
She's the shopper now. The main thing that I really be getting is like hats, or like, that's really it. I don't really be even spending money unless we go like on vacation or something.
You definitely spend money.
I spend money on food and like normal things, you know?
Yeah, I only shop a lot. Like when we're going on vacation, sometimes I do go crazy, but it's only because I want a lot of options and I don't know what's gonna like look good when it actually comes. But it really varies from month to month. Like some months we're going on a big crazy vacation, so it's like we're not gonna spend the same that month that we would like, you know, a normal month where we're just home. But I will say that we have a lot of bills.
Yeah, we have a lot of bills. One, well, we
Insight into our bills?
No, we're not gonna give you guys the insight on our bills.
Or we can say how many digits our bills are.
Yeah, well, they're definitely
5 digits.
5 digits, yeah. So we have a 5-digit bill.
Monthly bills.
Monthly bills, but a lot of the reason why is because we do live in California.
Our rent is a lot.
Bro, like our rent is a lot, and just like a lot of stuff in California is a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like gas, everything.
Well, now we drive the Tesla a lot.
Yeah, the Tesla's convenient, you know?
And then how much money is in your bank account? We honestly do not keep a lot of money in our bank account because, well, Julius is the main one that like really taught me this. Like it's not really good to just have your money.
You don't want to have your money sitting there because, you know, it could sit there and you're going to just spend. And
or it's just going to depreciate.
Yeah, it's going to depreciate. Or so like what I do, I'm not saying, you know, put a lot of like all your money into investments, but what I do is I like to put like a lot of our money into different investments. So like whether it's stocks, you know, SEP IRA, crypto, NFTs, and all that stuff. And then when you need a pull, you can pull out and you can do what you need to do with your money. But at least it's working for you and you're not working for it. Just remember
and you're
that.
Making a lot more money. It's honestly like a
Deadass,
whole
like,
extra income. Like it can literally double your monthly income if you invest your money
like, look,
properly.
let me tell you this for example, because a lot of people be asking me about like the NFTs and stuff I be getting into, and I'm not even like a crazy big NFT head and I know all this stuff, but I just know the right investments to do. So I bought this NFT while we were in Turks and Caicos, and then when we left Turks and Caicos, I sold it for 10 times the amount. And that was a great investment. I paid for our trip times 2.
You honestly, you need to make a little video of school in them because you're honestly,
you know,
I don't know if you're really good or if you're just really lucky.
No, I'm not really lucky. I just like to do my research before I put my money into stuff. But you know, majority of the time, I'm like positive. I'm on the positive side, unless I'm like gambling and betting and stuff.
Oh yeah, I had to cut him off from the sports betting because he was like,
bro. It was bad. I was taking L's.
Okay, somebody asked, how do you feel about Julius smoking?
I get that question a lot.
They ask you a lot?
They be like, how does Des feel about you smoking? Or it'd be like new dads or like new parents and stuff. They'd be like, yo, bro, how do you manage like being able to smoke as well as, you know, parent and stuff? But I feel like you gotta just like do it at the right times. Like mainly at night.
Time and place.
You know what I'm saying? Mainly at night when it's chill, when you can, you know what I'm saying?
Already like asleep.
When you're about to go to sleep, you know.
Well, for me, I can't really judge him because obviously I smoked before we had Koa, and now that I'm like no longer breastfeeding and stuff, occasionally I do smoke as well. So I mean,
hey, ain't nothing wrong with it. And we just want to be as open as possible with you guys.
And it's a fun little adult time for us. Like we honestly have so much fun. We just laugh the whole time.
Exactly. Or have fun, just be looking at crazy stuff or watching TikToks and just be like, babe, look at this. Or
eat snacks.
Yeah. Or order ice cream. Just a lot of stuff. You know, we be having fun and we just do it at the right time.
Do you guys film when you're not in a good mood or have problems with each other?
That is a funny one because we sometimes like, we used to do that. I feel like now we don't really do that. Like if we have a problem with each other, like we're kind of like irritated with each other, like we'll go like our separate ways. Like I'll go in my game room, play the game, and she'll watch her like little weird TV shows she'll be watching. I don't know what she'll be watching, but you know what I'm saying? That's what we'll do now. But I feel like we used to like, we'll film and I'll be like, we'll just be mad at each other.
Yeah, we don't really film when we're not in a good mood or arguing or anything because the vibes are gonna be off. Yeah. Like we're just gonna be irritated with each other and
we're not gonna really be able to be ourselves.
Yeah, we're not gonna be ourselves. Like so, and plus we don't want to have to force ourselves to make a video when we don't feel like it. You know, it's like you have to be in a good
you gotta have that
space
like
for that
right mindset. Be like, okay, good, like, you know, good vibes. You know, after the video you want to still have good vibes and all that. You know,
and we are humans, so just like everybody else, we do argue, we do go through our little times where we're annoyed with each other or whatever. And during those times, no, we do not want to film with each other.
Say what you just said.
No, somebody said, out of all people, I thought you would stick to breastfeeding. LOL, you gave up so quickly. First off, that's
no.
one thing
Hold on.
I don't
Say what you said.
No, I don't like when people like.
Say what you said.
Try to judge people's parenting decisions or their journey with anything. Like, you don't know what anybody's going through, so don't judge anybody. Yeah. Number one.
Don't judge. You know
Number
what I'm saying?
two, I did the best I could.
Oh,
I breastfed him till he was almost 6 months.
She did that. Oh God, she did it.
My son is beautiful and healthy and smart and cute and funny,
handsome. So. You know what I'm saying? Funny. So like, now this is how she really answered it. Though. Gave up so quickly, bitch. That was her dead ass. So you know what I'm saying? That's her real right. You know this. She's a real savage out here.
No, I'm actually not.
If I were you,
but when it comes to Koa and like people
around.
Questioning me as a mother, I do not like it. Like, literally don't like it. So,
you know what I'm saying?
You can keep those comments to yourself, darling.
Another question is, have you accomplished all your goals? We honestly have a lot of goals that we still want to accomplish, and we actually are in the works of a lot of stuff. And we just kind of need to work a little bit harder because we kind of like,
we have so many ideas and things that we've literally already started, and we just need to get it out because we have stuff and we have like really good ideas and things we're really excited about. But sometimes we just have a problem with like getting distracted and we'll get excited about something. You know what I read? Not to talk about what you're gonna do with people, but because it lets off a chemical, like some type of endorphin where it gives the same feeling as if you had actually done it.
Done it already. Because then they get like the feeling of like, oh, like that's cool, that's a good idea, and you feel like, oh,
you're like excited, like, so it gives you that like high of like, okay, you don't even want to do it anymore because you already got that high of like, oh yeah, I just talked about doing it.
But we do have a lot of stuff that are in the works, and they're actually really, really good ideas that you guys probably have no clue what we're gonna be doing, but they're big businesses that a lot of you guys will be able to use, and trust me, it's gonna be big.
We got this question a lot. People asking, who makes the most money in our relationship? You guys are nosy.
Hey, you guys are nosy. But look, though, you know what I'm saying? I'm a man, so look, I'm not gonna lie. My baby right here, she does her stuff. But
okay, let's break it down like this. We have our stuff that we do together. Well, all of our money is together no matter what, but we have our stuff that like we literally work together on and make that money together. And then I have my Instagram where I make like a lot of money on like the sponsorships, and that's like the money that I bring in kind of like separately. Julius brings in his money from like he's really good with the investments. Like I don't really know anything about investing.
And then I got my like little sponsorships, like, the little ones. And
so I would say we make like equal money, but our money is just from different stuff. Like I make more money on like the social media side, and then he makes more money like outside of social media.
Behind the scenes, you know what I'm saying? Investments and other little stuff.
Babe, why do you have to do me like that?
Like I said.
Julius likes to embarrass me, so he wants to answer this one about embarrassing intimacy stories. Okay, let me just preface. One time we were on vacation and I was a little extra lit, like a little extra.
No, we was all lit, you know what I'm saying?
But I was super lit.
Yeah, she was pretty lit.
But for some reason, I was just like feeling myself and feeling him that night. I don't know what got into me, but I was like really
lit. And she must have let that blowhole loose. She was
that didn't stop you, so.
Oh, it was like.
What does that say about you? I don't remember that, so I don't believe it.
It definitely blew back at me though.
Okay, somebody asked, what's your relationship history like with your father? So we're both gonna answer. So I have a really great relationship with my dad. You guys don't like see him a lot, and I don't really talk about him a lot on our channel, but I talk to my dad like almost every day, probably like definitely 5 times a week at least, and we talk for like over an hour each time. So like I talk to him all the time. I have a really good relationship with my dad. I love him. He's like one of my best friends. Like him and my mom and Julius are like literally my best friends. He lives in Chicago though. Tell
him what we're doing. We already told him we're going to Chicago next month. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be pretty lit. I'm excited because I love Chicago.
And Julius and my dad have a good relationship as well.
I'll be chilling. We be chilling, Which I like, because that was important for me. And my dad, he's a tough cookie. He don't really like a lot of people.
You
know. So my dad actually lives in Washington, back where I'm from. And yeah, I be.
Was your dad Tyrese Gibson?
I don't know. He looks just like him. You know what I'm saying? But no, my dad is honestly probably about to go on our next vacation with us, like the out of the country vacation. You know what I'm saying? He got his passport. So this is gonna be like his first little trip. All right, the next question is, do you feel like social media has its curses, like feeling paranoid when stepping out? Honestly, just in general, I'm a paranoid person. Like,
yeah, you are. Julius is like, sometimes it takes us so long to like get moving. Like when we get out the car, this man,
I gotta check my surroundings.
Looks a million times. And I'm like, I'm just waiting there like,
yeah, no, but you have to, like, look, you'll literally be caught lacking when you least expect it.
Yeah,
you don't want to, you know what I'm saying? You want to make sure you know your surroundings at all times, because, like, there could be situations where maybe somebody's trying to do something to somebody else that could harm you, or just a lot of different things. And me, I like to make sure she's safe, Cole is safe.
Well, do you feel like social media in any way contributes to that? Like,
yeah,
do you feel
definitely.
like people maybe they might know like things you might have, or like,
yeah, I feel like that's like a big thing too. Like, you could show too much on social media maybe, and some people may see you out or something. But especially like the crime rates and everything going up in like Los Angeles and everywhere else, like it's wild.
Scary.
You gotta just make sure you're safe, make sure your family's safe.
And I'm not even like a paranoid person, but we've had some instances where like people
Like weird
just
instances at the mall and stuff.
yeah, where
like,
people are like, you could just totally tell they're like up to no good, and like a lot of times we just literally get out of there right away because we don't want to risk anything, especially with Koa. But how about, do you ever get nervous to go out because maybe like people will recognize you?
Oh no, never that. We just go out. You know, sometimes
people never recognize me when I'm by myself.
Well, sometimes, you know, people that are part of the JD fam or just watch our TikToks or whatever, they'll come say hi. Or
and we like that. We like
yeah, we love that.
When
I love
anybody,
that.
you know, comes up to us and says hi. A lot of times I'm really nervous as well. So
yeah, me too.
Him too. But we do like it. It makes us really happy. We love meeting you guys.
Yeah, it makes us feel like we're spreading positivity. You know, a lot of people that come up to us, they like have positive things to say.
But sometimes I get a little bit of anxiety when like sometimes I'll hear people and they'll be like kind of like talking about us or whatever, but they won't come. And sometimes I wish they would just come up to us, because instead it's just kind of like, you know, you don't want to really say anything, because then what if they're like, you know, like we don't, I don't know.
I
We're not
even know you. I just was talking shit about you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but so then sometimes it's kind of like, okay, like you don't really know what to do. You're just kind of there and whatever, but yeah.
Next question is, if COVID didn't happen, would you guys have had an intimate wedding? Yes, we probably wouldn't have had an intimate wedding.
Like, babe, you just
no, I meant to say
don't even
no.
know what
we probably,
your answer was.
I meant to say no. We probably, it would have been just the same thing. I feel like, because like our whole thing.
Are you saying regardless of if COVID happened or not, we would have still had an intimate wedding?
We would have still done what we did.
Yeah.
But like, we're in the plans of planning our actual big wedding, and it's gonna be fire.
Yeah, I love the way that we had a little small wedding.
I think Cole's up. Hey, I be scared, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta make sure my guy's good at all times.
But yeah, I think we love the way we had an intimate wedding. Me and Julius both, we like that type of stuff. We both kind of like get anxiety with big crowds, big situations, but we do still want to have a big wedding. It's like still not gonna be huge because it's gonna be like a destination wedding, but we want to have another one with like all our family and friends there. There's a lot of stuff we didn't get to do at our wedding, like we didn't get to read vows to each other, so we still want to do that and have like a proper, my dad walking me down the aisle, all that. So stay tuned, still to come.
It's gonna be fire, and you guys are gonna be with us to plan everything out. The next question is, do you find it occasionally hard to make friends outside of networking, like outside of social media, basically? Honestly, for me, it's pretty easy because I just be going to the gym, playing basketball, and you know, I just be meeting people from there. And like,
I don't know how you make so many friends because you barely talk when you're around like,
but
people
it's
that
just
you don't
like,
know.
once
Like, you don't talk, and I talk a lot. I'm like,
yeah, but it's because you gotta just feel I like to feel people's vibes out first, you know, to make sure that I could actually relate to them. I could be their friend, and then it's like, all right, cool, bro, let's go hoop. Oh, cool, you want to golf, bro? Cool, like, you know what I'm saying? I got friends that golf, I got friends that hoop, I got friends that snowboard. You know, just but it's because I go and I'll go do that, so, you know.
Or you'll still like text back and forth with them, like FaceTime them. Me, on the other hand, I'm like super friendly to everybody when I meet them and everything, but it's hard. I've always been like this. Like, I'm just not the type of person who like will text them and stuff like that. Like, I don't know why. Maybe in my head I just think like, oh, I'm like, I don't want to bother them or stuff like that. I don't know what it is about me, but I don't know, you guys. I do personally find it hard to make friends that are like close friends, because I'm just so to myself and I get so much anxiety even going to do anything on my own. So I guess that's why I have my best friend right here.
Fun, yeah, you know what I'm saying? We are best friends anyways. It don't even matter. Like, we really don't even be hanging out with anybody else. Like, well, me, I'll go play basketball and like I'll hang out with people at the gym and hoop, and then I'll come home. You know what I'm saying? But we don't really. Everything that we do is like basically together. So like.
But also really good friends you don't have to talk to all the time, and they're still gonna be your good friends.
Yeah, they know that. They know that.
But you guys, our camera is literally dying right now, so we're just gonna end the video right here.